Okay, so I've done another check, set everything up now, so let's just run through it. I've got the mic gain, power, all on full, counterclockwise. Let's just go through these settings first. Set level, I've got my drive gain set on 39%. So come off that. I've got my comp set or compression set on wide on and number 7 on the screen itself, so the comp level is 7. What I'm supposed to do, just come out of this now, so let's just put these up. So what I'm supposed to get on the comp, or the compression anyway, roughly get somewhere between 5 and 8, or sorry, 6 and 8 is average, and 12 at a max. I don't go that far, keep it down just a little bit more. On the top, I'll put it onto ALC, and that's where I'm supposed to have it, roughly around about a 5. Between 3 and 5, that's where it's supposed to be. So if that's all set up, then my audio should be just right. So power should roughly be around about 80 watts, something like that. I don't really need it because depending what I'm doing, if I'm just talking local or that, I just use normal power on the radio. If I do any DX or anything like that, then I've got my Amplify Expert 1K. And that's only with between 5 and say 20 watts maximum to get my full legal limit of 400 watts. So let's have a gander and see what the screen shows up. I'll just do a quick test. I'm still roughly around about between 6 and 8 inches away from the microphone. So we should get the right readings on there. Test, this is mic 0 Alpha Oscar Victor, M0 AOV, mic 0 Alpha Oscar Victor. So the ALC was up to around about a 5. I could come down just a little bit, but that should be okay. The comp is round about here, so if I just look on there, 1 2 3 test M0 AOV, test M0 AOV. So I'm hitting round about an 8. So between a 6 and 8, that's where I'm getting. And everything else seems okay. So as long as I keep the ALC within roughly around about a 5, everything should be fine. Let me just have another try. M0 AOV, mic 0 Alpha Oscar Victor. This is M0 AOV, mic 0 Alpha Oscar Victor. Testing. Just doing a test, make sure everything's working on the audio and everything. This is M0 AOV, mic 0 Alpha Oscar Victor. M0 AOV. Testing. 1 2 3 M0 AOV, mic 0 Alpha Oscar Victor. Test. So far everything's just right now, and as I say, that's the Rode Procaster microphone. Everything's sorted out on the radio now, so as long as I keep roughly around about between 6 to 8 inches away from the microphone, that'll do it just right. And if I want to come a little bit closer, then don't speak into the microphone, i.e. don't speak right into there. Go across, so you're speaking across that way. So that's what you're doing. And just make sure you're far enough away to actually put no adverse S's or type thing into the microphone. That's what I'm trying not to do. try and get the perfect, or as good enough audio as I can get from it, and that's it. So everything seems to be alright. It sounds okay as well. Proof of the pudding is listening on Hack Green or another site to get the best audio from it, and listen and make sure I'm not overdoing it. From what I've done or how I've set up, I shouldn't be overdoing it anyway, but there's always a chance, you never know. Okay, that's just another update with the Procaster and the IC-7600. 7600. Hopefully it might help somebody get their radio and microphone set up properly. But if you need a bit more oomph in the mic, so you don't use so much mic gain on the radio, then you can always use some audio gear there. Got a bit more down here and a bit more there that I'm not using at the moment. Lots to set up, lots to get messing about with. Audio, you can never finish with it. There's always something you want to play around with. Okay, if you've got anything to add, just post it below. Thanks very much. M0AOV.